Hello, I am Solaj Alfred. Welcome to the Hts Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. St. Lucia has, over the past 2 weeks, registered a dip in the number of COVID-19 cases, though there has been a steady increase in the number of COVID-19 related deaths. Against the backdrop of reduced cases of COVID-19 and with Easter approaching, the government has announced plans to reduce on the curfew hours by shifting the start of the curfew from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The change will be closely monitored, with possibility of reinstating the 7 p.m. start time if the public does not behave responsibly. So, we ask, do you support the reduction in the curfew hours ahead of the Easter season? We tallied the numbers on our voting platforms, and here is how you voted. 58% said yes, 38% said no, and 4% did not know. We also took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Well, I support the curfew going to 9 o'clock because it will give the people that have the shops a little more time for them to make a little more money, because these days things really hard and things. So I think that's a good thing for the curfew to go to 9 o'clock. And even the fishermen too, it will give us a little more time to sell our fish, because sometimes the time does reach on us when fishermen come from sea late and things. So 9 o'clock is very good. And the thing that happened in Soufrière and Gros-Islet, I also think is because the 7 o'clock is too short. You know, by the time it's 7 o'clock, that's when people just start to spend their little money and the shops getting closed down by the police. So I support that 100%, the curfew moving to 9 o'clock.
Il y a nous plus temps pour nous s'arrêter en dehors, pour nous aller nous entrer pression nous pour nous vendre pression nous. Moi je supporte un chai.
Oui, je supporte puisque c'est un balois là, mais moi-même, bagaille que ça là pour les 4 heures pour 9 heures, juste quitter toute la quantité jaillit 6 heures pour 6 heures du matin. Mais 4 heures du matin, on lever fait ça pour n'importe où lever fait ça pour. C'est ça que je supporte. Mais je supporte là d'abord à présent ça il lève là pays libre.
Yeah, I kind of support it in a way, but not to the fullness, because I feel that there should be no curfew in the first instance. We shouldn't have any curfew. I feel curfew is just want to have people in bondage. That's what I see.
Well, it's a good idea. It's a good vibe. I think it's going to be better. At least we have an extra 2 hours to do our shopping too. You know, at least if you have a business, an extra 2 hours for people to patronize your business. It's okay. It's good.
Well, I support the curfew extraordinary, but COT Saba not is in place because they start tellement vite. So at least COT Saba nous même half an hour again, it est still bon. So moi still apprécie quand même tout ça you fait because la vie nous y.
I support whatsoever the government put in place, right? Because the word of God says, right, all soul is to be in subjection to the governing authority, right? The person that is not in subjection, you rebelling against God. It's not against the prime minister or whatsoever, that's there. So I suppose whatsoever move the government put in place. So I support the curfew.
Because, you know, the curfew was too short and, you know, people need to drink their little rum. So, you know, some people are going out and they don't want to come back around 7, so I accept the curfew. Then 9 o'clock, yes, I accept it.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. St. Lucia has administered the first dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine to about 20,000 people. The vaccination campaign, which is being held throughout the island, is now focusing on homebound individuals. So we ask, have the healthcare professionals involved in the administration of the vaccine done a good job so far? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org or Facebook at HTS St. Lucia Official and vote. You can also send your response via text or WhatsApp to 584-4HTS. That is 584-4487. For Flow handset owners, here's a reminder of your special voting platform. From your Flow handset, text your Epoll response to 487. Press 1 to vote yes, 2 for no, 3 no comment, 4 I don't know. Join the discussion from your Flow device and get the opportunity to win weekly prizes. And our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.